hair.
Sorry in advance for the crinkling that's happening and will probably happen all episode. We will explain why there's crinkling, but long story short, it's Tater. Imagine that. Welcome to the Woolies podcast, episode 28. Sorry, my cup is very obtrusive. Put your cup in the frame so we match. Yay. We're on this like iridescent,
We are.
large sippy cup shtick.
I love this for us.
Episode 28, the Woolies podcast. My name is Haley. You can find me everywhere online as Locknits.
And I am Brienne, and you can find me everywhere on the internet at moon_and_yarn.
Absolutely. You can also find us on Instagram. We have an account there dedicated to pretty much just talking about when we post an episode. It is at the Woolies podcast. And if you haven't seen already by now, all of our info comes up at the bottom of the screen.
Yes.
Cool. Episode 28. I said that last time.
We were
It was
wrong.
a lie. We were wrong.
It's okay, for real this time.
For real this time.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a month. 1 month.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Feels longer than that, but yeah.
This is going to be a long episode. So settle in. Break it up into parts.
Grab a beverage.
Grab a bevy.
Whatever
This
you want.
cannot go on any longer. I'm gonna go take this toy from Tater or put it in the other room. So the first thing that we should talk about is probably our hair change.
Look at us.
We both got our hair done. Mine's a nice shade of swampy slime green.
Oh, I love that.
I know, I love it too.
Swampy green.
Yeah. What about you? You aqua-haired vixen.
Aquamarine. Has anyone watched the movie Aquamarine?
Like with the mermaids?
Yeah. I love that movie.
That was like just outside of my age range when I was like in the Disney Channel.
It wasn't
movie.
Disney Channel. It was like a standalone.
Oh, I mean, it like kind of fit in that.
It was not Disney.
Not Disney.
But
Valid.
I have like vivid memories of me finding that DVD at a grocery store in Gettysburg, PA on a family trip. And I just remember watching it in the RV like nonstop all weekend.
I found the one thing that is memorable to me in that same vein is I found a DVD, no, not a DVD, a VHS tape of a movie called The Paper Brigade, which was my favorite movie when I was younger.
Wow, I don't remember this one.
It was also not a Disney Channel movie, but a lot of people just like assume that it is. It had Robert Englund in it, who played like Freddy Krueger.
Oh.
There's probably a really small group of people who are watching this podcast that remember The Paper Brigade, but if you remember it, let us know.
I'm
If you
gonna
remember
look it up.
Aquamarine, let us know. Please
I
validate us. Tell us that these weren't just fever dreams we experienced.
I would drive past like water towers and be like, wow, is there a mermaid in there? If so, can I be that mermaid in there?
Every time I drive past a water tower, I wonder if someone died in there.
That too, I think about that now as an adult, but when I was a kid, I'm just like, mermaids?
Because I watched How to Get Away with Murder.
Yes.
Water tower.
Or have you watched that? Never mind, we're just going into it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Ask me later though. Probably have. So yeah, we both got our hair done. We now get our hair dyed by the same person. I just got mine done yesterday. You, like a week ago?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago? Wow.
Well, a week and a half ago.
That color's holding.
I got really nervous. Every single time I wash my hair, it's just been blue, and I'm like, stay in there.
Stay in there. Yeah. So yeah, I feel better. I feel like a normal person. I also got a haircut, which was long overdue.
Amazing.
But yeah, we're just out here vibing, getting ready for fall naturally by dyeing your hair green and blue.
Getting ready for Rhinebeck with these bright colors.
Rhinebeck. We have lots of good Rhinebeck content and some sad Rhinebeck content to talk about today. But we have such a huge table, like full of stuff, like
Yeah.
end to end, just crap. This small gap that you're seeing right here is pretty much it in terms of like open space. We have so much good stuff to talk about.
Yes.
Why don't you little knitter, tell me what you're wearing?
Not me with a knitting finish object.
Again,
2 times in a row.
2 episodes in a row. Welcome to the Woolies podcast.
Who am I? Well, so we decided when we go to Rhinebeck is that we're wearing shawls one day.
Yes.
Me, I'm gonna be wearing shawls all the time because you know.
Valid.
But this is the Chill Shawl. And I knitted it with yarn hand dyed by
our favorite farm queen,
Amanda Solomon, Melanated Boho Bay.
Love.
So I looked at the tag this morning. This yarn was like a mystery yarn that I bought.
Oh,
and
okay. Did it come with your Sailor Moon bag?
It did, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so that was like a bundle thing.
Yeah, and I still have 2 skeins left, but this skein was called Believe in Yourself, and it's worsted weight. And the pattern was Chill. It's just called Chill. And it's by Dominique something. Dominique Trad maybe.
I'll look it up and I'll put it at the bottom.
But I love this. It was such a fun to knit. It was like super easy, which that's what I like. But it has like some fun like variations of like chain stitch, which that was something that was new to me.
Yeah, I remember looking at it and saying like, I don't know what that is either. I'm not sure.
I learned a lot of new stitches this one, so it was fun. I love it. I love these colors. These are like all the colors that I've been really digging lately, like with this blue, teal.
Yeah.
The like purple, and that like neon, like green.
You know what I like about this yarn is that even though, you know how on shawls especially, and I mean sweaters and stuff too, but on shawls you can really see it when you're using the same color throughout, it starts to pool really differently.
Yeah.
I don't even notice that.
No.
When I look at this, like it just vibes the whole time. So show me how you styled it. Like how did you put it on?
I don't know how to style shawls really well, so I'm just throwing it around me.
I don't think any of us do. I think it's all a scam. Like there is no right way.
Just throwing it around me.
I do all my shawls like Nana shawls. You do like the kind of the front like triangle ish thing. I absolutely love it, and I'm so proud of you. You were so worried about getting all of your shawls and all your Rhinebeck stuff done, and you are just absolutely crushing it.
Yeah, last time we went to Rhinebeck in 2019, I was literally finishing knitting my shawl on the way up there. Do you remember that? And
we blocked it in the hotel room.
So,
I mean, but really, are you even attending your first Rhinebeck if someone isn't like panic blocking a knitted object?
That's true. But I didn't want that stress again.
Yeah, it was the right thing to do. We've learned from our misadventures.
But I'm excited. I really love it. And
it's beautiful.
I have 2 skeins of this yarn left, so I think I'm gonna make a woven scarf, which I keep talking about all these woven scarves. I just need to get on it. I've just been so busy, but
there's a lot of prep in those. You know?
If the warping didn't take so long.
And we didn't do it backwards half the time.
Yeah. I started a new, I was making a table runner, and it was beautiful. We got the yarn when we went to Cleveland. And I used like a superwash merino like sparkly
to warp it,
and it just started fraying, which is really heartbreaking, so I had to scrap it, which just broke my heartstrings because that skinny yarn was so beautiful. But
it really was.
It's a learning process, you know.
We're out here. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
Really proud.
Can we talk about your finished object?
Yes, this is finished object, also what I'm wearing. This is the Harvest cardigan and also my Rhinebeck sweater. There's not a ton to say about this. I hope it's showing up better on camera right now. It's really bright in here, so it's kind of hard to tell. Like I just look like a black ghostly figure. But
you can see that it's like a little different of a color. Yeah,
there we go.
Up there. Yeah.
So I've had this yarn for a friggin' minute.
I remember we talked about it when you first received it on the podcast.
Yeah, so the pattern is the Harvest cardigan by Tin Can Knits. It's just called Harvest on Ravelry. It's a free pattern. It's in line with, I'm sure you have knitted the flax sweater. It's basically like the cardigan version of that, super easy, really great to follow. I would absolutely recommend it as a first cardigan pattern for anyone who's interested in that. It has calls for a worsted Aran weight, but if you just make sure to swatch in a really meticulous way, this is a DK that I did, so it's pretty flexible. You can just do whatever, make informed choices, but it's a really great baseline cardigan pattern. I've already had a few ideas in my head of how to take the numbers and then modify it for do different ribbing styles and stuff like that. So 10 out of 10 love this pattern, would recommend. I think it's the third second or third time I've knit it, but I've never knit one for myself. I knit the extra small version because this was the look that I had in my mind for Rhinebeck, like black turtleneck sweater and just this, you know what I mean? So I wanted it more like fitted, just to go with like this aesthetic that I had in my head.
I love it.
So I knitted the extra small. I did meet gauge by using, I think I actually used the needles that they called for. Whatever's in the pattern, I'm 90% sure is what I used, because I remember being surprised about that. But just check your gauge. And then the yarn is Mace of Skeins Sparkle
Diamond
DK. It has stellina in it. It's superwash merino, nylon, and stellina. That's it. This is really hard for me to just remember. You always keep the tag, and then I'm like, oh, I'm done with this project. I'm done with the tag.
The only reason I remember is because I literally just bought that base from her.
Oh, thank you.
Literally, like yesterday, I think.
Educated. So yeah, Macy dyed this yarn for me. The colorway is called Galactic Goth. I named it, but she came up with this colorway based on my instruction, and it is amazing.
It's so beautiful.
So amazing.
I'm excited for you to wear that to Rhinebeck. Plus, it just looks really cozy and comfortable.
Yeah, give it a.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
I love it. Love it, love it. I'm really going through a cardigan thing right now. I think they're much more wearable in my mind than pullover sweaters. But I also have a couple pullover sweaters in my closet that I was like pulling out for fall and stuff, and I was like, ooh.
'Tis the best season.
Yeah. So I'm feeling cozy. I'm loving it. My Rhinebeck sweater's done. Trying to be prepared, you know.
Love that.
But yeah, that's what I'm wearing. And one of my finished objects.
Amazing. Yeah. So you have more finished objects you want to talk about?
Lordy, lordy, yes I do.
I can see it.
Let's start with this one.
Yes. Oh.
Why don't you talk about this? Because I really only executed on it.
Yeah, I did the main thing.
It wasn't like, it was my idea, but your vision. So you talk about it.
Well, we were sitting in my office and I was like, wow, you know what I would really love? This crocheted bucket hat from Nicolaj, but I don't know how to crochet.
And I was like, girl, I got you. Look no further. I will crochet it for you.
And I literally had all of these in my stash.
It's the wildflower ribbon from Nicolaj.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this was a free pattern, wasn't it, on their website?
Yeah, you can get it for free, which is really nice.
I am so excited. I am so here for the bucket hat trend. Like,
yeah, Bree's really thriving in this environment. It gives me mad anxiety, and I don't like them. But you look so cute in it. Can you turn to the side to show, like, look at the little, it also looks like totally amazing with the blue hair.
I know.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I'm so excited. Thank you so much. I'm like over the moon excited to be wearing this.
And we'll talk about it in the whips and stuff like that, but I have another version of this that's going to be in the works for you. I just wanted to make sure. She had plenty of this yarn to make 2 hats with, so I just wanted to make sure the first one fit, and I haven't seen her. So this hat, if you're a crocheter, took me, what was it, 1 hour 20 minutes?
Yeah, you said like 1.5 hours.
Yeah. So it is a very low stakes project.
You were like, I would love to knit that because it will take me 4 hours and it would be something different.
1
and it
hour.
took you 1.5 hours.
1 hour later.
That's insane.
So it's really, really chunky yarn. It's so cute. It looks so cute on you. I can't stand it.
I love it
so
so much.
Freaking fashionable.
I think I'm also going to take this to Rhinebeck to wear.
You should. Hashtag fashion.
Hashtag fashion. I'm here for the bucket hats.
And a very appropriate use of that yarn. Sometimes this type of yarn can be difficult, I feel like, to find projects for.
Yeah.
Because it's really a like niche type of yarn.
Yeah, I agree. And like I just have so many. Obviously I had so many of these in my stash.
Yeah.
I don't have any more now because they're now a beautiful bucket hat.
Mm-hmm.
But I probably had them for years. because every like little kit, like I really like to get those like just the little sample kits.
Yeah. They come with it, and
yeah, they come with it, and I usually just don't use this. But Nicolaj has been making a lot of really great patterns for their wildflower yarn.
Which is nice.
Yeah,
very nice.
like I saw they released like a belt that's really pretty. Yeah,
that's cool.
And they have like bracelets and like necklaces and everything too. So
Nicolaj should really sponsor you.
Nicolaj.
Nothing but wonderful things to say about them.
That is so true. I can't talk anything bad about Nicolaj. They're great. So pure, so great. Everything is beautiful.
Love.
Thank you so much.
Of course, of course. What finished objects do you have? I still have more finished objects, but what do you have?
I'll pull one out here.
I got this cup from Family Dollar.
See, isn't it amazing? I love that it's pink.
I love probably the type of plastic that'll kill you, but whatever.
That's fine.
Oh my god. What an absolute baby.
Little baby.
This screams North River knits.
It does. But that's been really popular.
The
mushrooms, yeah.
Looms.
I've done 2
The mushrooms.
The mushrooms. I just actually had to order more because I just keep getting customs for them.
They're so
And then
cute.
as soon as I make them, like, they are claimed, like, immediately.
I love them. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun. The hand spun in here, it's like very fall, which I'm trying to make a bunch of fall weavings right now.
Yeah.
But that's from Whim Hand Spun,
Okay.
That's a new spinner to me, and I love their yarn. I got this yarn from them, and then I also got like a blue yarn. I should have brought it. I forgot. That has like little crescent moons spun into it.
Yeah. I saw it when we were in your office last time.
And their logo is so cute as well. Yeah, their yarn is just so much fun. It's very textured, which I really like, and they like there's like rope and everything add-ins as well. Like it's like really scrappy hand spun yarn. And then I added like this rope. I don't know where it's from. That was just like in my stash for a really long time.
Going through a rope thing right now.
I am. And I have another one where you'll see like, oh girl with that rope. And I have no idea. Like I just used like some things out of my scrap bin for this one.
This is good.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Small weavings, little scrappy doos.
Yes.
This looks like it should go, like I would picture this in like a kitchen.
Oh,
because people
yeah.
decorate with like this like vintage kitchen aesthetic.
Yeah, they do.
That's what this reminds me
With
of.
like those little mushroom canisters that are really popular.
Yeah, they're so cute.
I love those.
And the little trivets with like the vintage mushroom like prints on. I mean, they're not vintage. They're vintage now, but
yeah.
Just 70s shit.
Yeah.
People love it. This is so cute.
Thanks. Yeah, mushrooms are having a thing right now.
I love it.
They're coming back.
Hot take idea for these small weavings like that are on this hoop reminded me of this.
Taylor just wanted to be like, I'm here.
As if she doesn't live the most perfect life in the world. Where are you, smelly cat? Come here. I'm trying to talk about weavings.
Is she behind me?
Yeah, she's screaming.
Come on.
Come here. Tater.
No.
She does not want to hang out after all. It was a lie.
I just want to.
You're such a princess. This cat.
I love Tater.
Get a plain wreath made of like sticks or twigs or something, and then you can change these and hang this in the center of it.
I've seen someone do that actually.
Freaking love that idea. You can put like your little moon babies in there.
That is really cute. They're
mushrooms or whatever.
Luminary, I think. I'll send you their Instagram.
Yeah.
They are an incredible weaver, and they make really beautiful circle weavings inside frames.
Yes.
But she made like a wreath looking one, and then she had these little mushrooms in there, and it was so cute.
They're adorable. I love. Love.
I have 3 more, so maybe I have another one to like talk about.
I sure do. It's freaking finished object city up in this piece.
I love these colors.
Thank you. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying thank you. I didn't pick them out.
Yeah.
I made for our sweet baby angel, Anne Marie, I made another Ophelia shawl, which goes like this. I'm all backwards.
Ooh.
I knit this for Anne Marie. I really buckled down and I knit this in, I'm not even kidding, a week and a half. Yeah. Because I was like, I
dream.
just need to get this project done. Like, Anne Marie is God's gift to earth. and she deserves a shawl. So this is the Ophelia shawl. It is with, gotta look at my Ravelry so we can talk about yarn.
I love that it's fall-ish, beachy.
Yeah, it's one of those for sure where depending on the outfit that you pair it with, it will like kind of mold to that. Like it could be beachy,
yeah,
it could be fall, depends on what you pair it with.
That's so true, yeah. Emery, you're gonna be so fashionable this fall.
So fashion. Okay, so the brown like sandy color is from Dye Lots, and it's the Drifter fingering base, and the colorway is Lion.
Ooh.
And then the blue is Earth and Empress fibers. It's their classic sock base in the colorway called Peacock.
I love that. I love those names.
So beautiful. Anne-Marie did a phenomenal job picking out colors, as she always does.
She's so good with colors.
So good. I like the way this smells. It smells like my
It does.
my wash detergent. I wanted to show this off because my little sister Kelsey bought me these tags. She is so sweet and thoughtful. Kelsey gives the best gifts. She like puts us all to shame. Kelsey had these tags made for me.
Oh.
If it wants to focus. Aw, they say lock knits on them.
That's so cute.
So cute. These are really like, feel it. It's a nice like, they're like leather tags.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
Really nice. They're super easy to like stick on there and everything.
Oh,
and
that's incredible.
you can take them off if you need to, but they're, I just think, just a little something on
Yeah, I
here.
agree.
But yeah, so I've talked about this at great length a few episodes ago. But I love this pattern. It is so much fun. It's easy to memorize. I have done it 3 times, and I, honestly, like, I'll probably end up doing it again. It's a wonderful shawl, and it's so long.
It's so long. And like this shawl is like really nice to wear too.
Yeah.
Because it's like not like heavy.
Yeah, the fingering weight is nice because it's so light and it is knit at a loose gauge, but it also doesn't take forever because it's in garter stitch, you know? So you just, it's all knitting.
Yeah.
Really, really nice.
That is nice.
Yeah. And then it's 2 skeins for the record, 2 skeins of like the main color, and then not even a half a skein of your accent color. So like everybody, almost everybody has that type of yarn in their stash.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know? Yeah.
Oh.
But I love it. I really appreciate Anne-Marie. She always comes at me with these hot ideas, and then we get to do a little bit of trading, which I'll talk about in stash. But she is just the best. And she had sent Tater some toys. I don't know where she gets these cat toys from.
Cats love them.
Like, lose their minds for these toys. And they don't even look like, and like they just look like cute little things, but I don't know. Tater was like kicking it earlier and like had it in her mouth and was like rolling over it.
I feel like the catnip just hits differently in Oregon. I don't know.
What? Your word's not mine, but you're not wrong. But yeah, so that's my other finished object.
Amazing.
Yeah, really been working hard on the knitting front.
You have been, especially because you were like having some like wrist pain or elbow pain.
Yeah, I kind of got over that. I ended up having to, it's probably not the best advice in the world, but I basically just have to like work through it. Tater jumped up on the other side of the table. What are you looking for?
She's like, where's my catnip?
Oh my god. Just come on up if you want to.
Come on.
Goodness gracious. You got a weird look in your eyes.
Yeah,
sister.
she's like feeling some type of way right now.
Come here.
If only you all could see. This is honestly just a podcast about Tater.
I'm gonna take a photo of what we're looking at right now because
yeah, it's a good idea. Tater.
she's just hollering at us for no reason. Like, what? Look at her little mouth.
Oh, there she goes.
Come here, you goofball. Oh my god. Sorry in advance for all of this. But what finished object do you have?
Oh,
Tater, just come here. She's like a foot away from the camera. Please. You're so cute and everyone wants to see you. Wow.
I am so obsessed.
I'm so
with this
obsessed.
weaving. I have just been thinking about it since I've made it, and I am having a shop update tomorrow, September 15th. But I've decided if it doesn't sell, it might just live in my house forever.
I wouldn't be mad about that. I get it.
I have been like dreaming of this color combo honestly forever, and I know I say that a lot, but I actually had this hand spun yarn tater. Meow. Just come to the camera where everyone can see you. This hand spun yarn in here, I actually had Spectacular Fox / Patchwork Fox spin it for me as a custom. So I think almost a couple months ago she was doing custom orders, and I was like, I would love a custom order. And these are the color combos that I asked for all together. So like this like kind of dark teal green with like this mustard yellow and pink, and it has like these beautiful locks and everything in it. And then I just based the whole weaving around that. So what I have in here is some loopy mango, and I have some honey Silco velvet in here, and then I'm not sure where this pink is from, but it's not, I think it came in like a fiber bundle that I bought forever and just didn't use it. So it's definitely not a velvet that I buy from typically, so I don't know. The roving is from Paradise Fibers, of course, and I didn't know where this rope is from. It's also in my stash, and I have some Malabrigo in here. But I really like the funky fringe, and I did the fringe.
Funky fringe.
I based this on a fringe that I made on a weaving like over a year ago.
Yeah.
And I just really like how I did it, so I just basically did that again because I really like the little braid that's in here.
What is this? Oh, that's just the end of the weaving.
Yeah, that's just like,
it's so such a crisp finish.
For weavings, I weave from like bottom up, and there's some people that weave from like top down. It's whatever your preference is, but I always put like a little base back here.
Yeah.
Just a couple rows of tabby with like a cotton yarn.
Nice.
So that's just all that is.
Really nice.
Thanks.
This is so beautiful.
Thank you.
I absolutely love the fringe. It's like takes the cake.
It is, I named this one Palm Springs because I feel like this gives you like Palm Springs Airbnb vibes.
Airbnb vibes.
Have you looked at some Airbnbs for Palm Springs?
No. The only Airbnb I've looked at is where we're staying in Rhinebeck.
You should just go on Airbnb and type in Palm Springs.
Just start peeking.
And just look, because they are incredible.
It's so funny.
And also, when I went to Baltimore, and there I ate outside at a restaurant called Sally O's, which I don't know if any of our followers are from Baltimore and you've been to Sally O's. It was such a treat because it's like a little fancy, but the whole restaurant looks like that.
Oh, I love that.
Like all the walls are like this teal and like really fun like plant wallpaper, and they have hot pink neon signs.
That color reminds me of those little candies with the white dots on the bottom.
Oh yeah, what are those called? I haven't had one of those in so long. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I have to say about that one. Thank you. But yeah, it will be in my shop tomorrow. But if it doesn't sell, it's just gonna live in my house. So I don't make the rules.
I don't make the rules. What else do you have for finished not spinning objects?
So much. I also have this one. I had to like pick my top 4 because I've been weaving a lot lately.
It's amazing.
So I called this one Watermelon Crush.
So cute.
And
I love it.
Thank you. It's woven on a circle loom from Black Sheep Co. And it's part of like one of the pop out looms.
Yeah.
But this is actually a fiber bundle that I got from Woven Hand. She makes incredible fiber bundles, and they are definitely worth the money because you get a lot of yarn. You'll have a lot of yarn left over too. So whatever, unless you make like a extra big weaving, but I love them. And her yarn is such a treat. Like I love that it has like daisies and like gold and everything spun into it. It's so pretty.
Can we use this for part of our thumbnail?
Yes.
Because it's really like, look at it between the two of us. It looks really nice. All right, let's do the thumbnail thing.
Little sneak peek.
sneak peek.
We're just gonna shove all the yarn in here.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, come over a little bit. There you go. Cute, thank you. Sorry for the sneak peek.
How much can you put in the frame?
So funny.
But yeah.
This is stunning.
Thanks. Look at this rope. I love the rope detail on here. Yeah, that's all I have to say about it. It's all just like a fiber bundle that I got from the Woven Hand. So I highly, highly, highly recommend if you like fiber bundles to shop with her.
I like that all of these yarns are super bulky.
Yes. Yes. All of her yarns in her fiber bundles are like super bulky, which is nice.
It looks like it's like exploding, which I am so down for.
Look at this texture.
Oh!
Little cake.
Texture cake. Oh, damn. He thick.
Thicky.
Thicky. Ooh!
Yeah.
Love it. It's so beautiful.
I like the daisies in it. The daisies in it are like over the top. Did you have one more? Finished object?
No. My other one is spinning.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's fair. Well, I have one more. Just one. Another tapestry style.
So fall.
Yes. I literally call this one pumpkin spice.
So fresh, so fall.
I'm so sorry. I actually have to bring up my phone.
That's okay.
I don't want to save this person's Instagram handle.
Yeah. No, I'm in check-in. Oh, I love it.
Okay. This hand spun in here was also called pumpkin spice, but I got this from Alana Lee Creates. I knew her name was Alana, but I didn't know her full tag on Instagram, so I wanted to get it right because her yarn is so much fun to work with and it's very scrappy, which I love. So I based the whole palette just around this skein of yarn that I got, and I pulled all these from my stash. Like there's some knit collage in here. There's this rope that I had still. This is from Pine, like the scrubby yarn is from Pine Rose Co. And some Scout Woven for the velvet, Paradise Fibers, all my typical things. Yeah. The only thing that's different is the Alana Lee Creates hand spun in here.
Beautiful.
But it's very fall. I'm feeling the fall colors. When I made this, it was cool in Pittsburgh, but now it's like 80 degrees and doesn't feel like fall.
It's just cold in my house. I cranked down the AC for us.
Which is amazing. But yeah.
That's beautiful.
I was like pulling out color combos before I came here, pulling out a bunch of fall weavings.
A question for you, speaking of fall and pumpkin spice. How many pumpkin drinks do you personally think that you've consumed so far this year? Like this season?
Definitely more than 10.
Yeah, me too. Like at least 10 plus at a bare minimum.
Yeah, yeah.
I am not that type of person who's like, I have to wait until September. No. August 18th when Starbucks dropped their pumpkin spice, I was like, bye, see ya, I'm busy.
I was there.
Pumpkin.
And I can't go to a coffee shop that has pumpkin or anything else besides pumpkin.
Can you put pumpkin in that?
Yeah.
We went to Eaton Park before we filmed today because we've gotten wines. We need to eat before we film. And we usually get the zucchini bread with the buffalo chicken salad as like the little side that comes with it. And they were like, oh, we actually don't have zucchini bread. We have pumpkin bread. And we were like,
they're like, is that okay?
Is that okay? Like, yes, that's wonderful. It was stupendous. Eaton Park pumpkin bread.
It was amazing. I wanted to come home with like a whole loaf of it.
Yeah.
Like it was dangerous. Like I literally can't stop thinking about it. It was so good.
Big pumpkin energy.
Oh man, we should have got pumpkin iced coffee since we passed right by.
We should have.
I was so full though.
I had one yesterday.
Amazing. Anyway, pumpkin is amazing. I've only been drinking pumpkin also in my house, like pumpkin K-cups and everything.
Outstanding.
It's the best time of the year. I don't make the rules.
Yeah.
That's my new saying today.
I don't make the rules.
Well, that's all the finished objects that I have.
Yeah. What a whirlwind. What next? Whips?
Yeah.
I have a whip that is really exciting because it is...
Do you have 2 whips?
I have just one that I'm gonna... I have one spinning whip.
Oh, okay, okay.
I have one knitting whip right now. This is a pattern I'm writing. New pattern!
New pattern alert.
So I have to get the pattern out to testers today. So. This is a scarf pattern. It's garter stitch. Look how fun it is.
I love it. Oh my goodness.
It's really plain, but you can, and I'm hoping that the tester group will illustrate this. This is like so super duper customizable, able and encouraged to be modified. It is literally just a garter stitch scarf, and basically you can knit it with mini skeins. So each section, like from here to here, is a mini skein.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
Here to here, another one, which would be perfect for like an advent calendar, or like if you get a small bundle sampling of minis together. Or you can do like this sample. This is just one skein of fingering weight. That's just black, and then this beautiful like neon green yellow from Emma's Yarn. And there's this little lace detail that separates the panels.
Okay.
But I'll show you. Like my vision for when it's on is that like these little, it's really hard to see because I have so much happening right here, but like these little lace panel like
yeah
shows up,
and
it's gonna wrap a lot. So there's a regular version and like a super wide version. They actually work up to be the same length. They'll be 72 inches long. How many feet is 72 inches? Don't at us. I use a lot of my brain for other things.
I don't like to use my brain for that.
72 divided by 12. Okay, so it's gonna be 6 feet long.
Dang.
When it's all done, and that's before you block it.
That's
so
a whole David.
Yeah, literally. So it should, like, my goal was something kind of light and airy. This is knit on like a US 6, so it's pretty loose gauge, but like not strenuous. It's absolutely TV knitting. I've been watching everything knitting on this. And also a stash buster.
Yes.
Because there's so many different ways to like use it and interpret it. So the regular size is one skein of fingering weight for like the base color, and then one little mini for your lace accents. And then there's a second version within the pattern that's for a wider scale, and that one is about like 700 yards of the main color, or 700 yards worth of like mini skeins. And I actually have the sample of the wide I'm like knitting on so many things right now. I have the wide version here. I'm knitting for Brie with her yarn from, it was like a mini skein pattern that she bought, and I said I would make something with it for her. This is the wide version.
Oh my goodness, it's so pretty.
So it's weird because the panels are shorter, but just like kind of worked out that way.
Yeah.
They'll be the same length.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
Because this has more yardage and it's just used up quicker.
Yeah.
So this is 100 yards. Like the purple section is 100 yards. Is it 100? Yeah, it's 100 yards. And then this is also like 100 yards or something. I don't know.
It's so pretty.
But yeah. So that's my pattern I'm working on right now. It's gonna go out to testers, like I said, today. It's just like a really nice transitional little fall thing. You know what I mean? Great for stash busting. You don't have to make your panels the same size. Like they can be like different heights and everything.
Well, it'll be nice to release that because Advents are coming, and like
Advents are coming,
yeah.
And I feel like every year people are like, I love my Advent calendar. What am I gonna do with this? This is super fun. You can also like make this whole thing and then sew the ends together, and it's an infinity scarf.
That's true, yeah.
Do whatever you want.
But even like as you're opening up your Advent, you can like cast on and like start and then just continue to add the yarn when you open it up and everything.
It really only takes me like one day of knitting to knit through one of those little panels on the black scarf, you know what I mean? It's really not much, but I'm really excited to have that FL, which doesn't always happen when I'm writing the patterns, because like either I like intend on sending the sample to someone else, or like I'm gifting it to someone or whatever, but like that is 100% for me, my colors. Cannot wait to wear it. So I'm hoping by the next episode, I don't see any reason why I won't be
That's true.
done with that and I can wear it on the podcast.
That'll be nice. Yeah.
So that's my whips right now.
I love that you're getting back into the patterns.
Oh yeah. I
Very
have
exciting.
3 patterns planned for the next 3 months.
Woohoo! Love that.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Well, first off, look at these little needles.
Where did you get those?
Oh, Betsy! ghosties.
Literally,
oh, you literally can't
stop.
see.
Stop this
Please catch
now.
it. Every single time
Oh
I pull this out of
my
my
God.
little case, usually like Jamie and I are on the couch and I'm just like, ooh,
Ooh,
spooky.
spooky and stoppers.
And he's like, what are you talking about? I was like, my little ghosties.
This is so cute.
Thank you. So
I love this.
a little history about this shawl is I
It
started.
looks familiar.
I started it, which I think I might have talked about on the podcast. I started this a year ago.
It's okay.
But I started it at a wedding, and I'll be honest, where I was drinking because of, you know.
It's a wedding. What are you supposed to do?
It was like a small family wedding. Like, it was just family. We were at like an Airbnb in Deep Creek, and so there was a lot of adult beverages, and I picked it up. And I'm like, great, I don't have no idea what I was doing. And I was looking at my notes and I was like, nope, none of this makes sense.
Indistinguishable.
Yeah, so don't recommend doing that, at least for me. But this is, I'm hoping to have this done by sometime by Halloween. But I had a frog the one I was working on, so I just have like these little balls.
Oh, that's okay. They're so cute.
They are so cute. But
Small babies.
this is Mesa Skeins Halloween yarn from last year.
Is this Monster Mash?
It is, yeah. And I also have this sparkly black, it's called Shadow Cat.
Shadow Cat, yep.
That was originally part of the Halloween collection last year, but now that's like a all the time.
Yeah, it's a
color for
really
her.
awesome like staple. I would love a sweater out of this.
That would be pretty.
I think it would
With
look.
the sparkle one too, with the sparkles.
I'd be down for anything. Like
the black with the sparkles would be
seriously
pretty.
beautiful.
But
I will buy this.
I love it. I just actually had to buy more because I changed patterns and
Yeah.
I needed more black yarn. So I was like, Macy, is Shadow Cat going to be a part of your Halloween collection?
And she's
like,
like, you
I always
goofball.
have it. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Amazing.
So I'm really hoping that I can have this done before October. 'Cause my goal was to have like holiday shawls, but you know.
So real talk, Brie went to Goodwill not too long ago and she came out with a bunch of super freaking cute fall denim button-up shirts that would look absolutely stupendous
Oh my gosh, they would.
with this shawl.
Yes.
So no pressure, but
I know. There's like not a whole lot of contrast with the Shadow Cat.
I think there is from a distance.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
even like right here, when I was holding it, I didn't understand, but just from far away, I see it.
Okay, that makes me feel better. And honestly, I was just like, I really don't care.
It looks cool.
Because the main thing is like I want it to be Halloween-y, and it's very Halloween-y.
Yeah.
I'm knitting a Guiding Light by Crazy Socks Lady. This is a DK weight pattern that I found just like browsing on Properly.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
yeah, it seems like to be, it's like really easy to remember. So I've just been like knitting and knitting, and just like I don't really have to look at anything, which has been nice for me because that's my favorite type of knitting.
Love.
But that is all.
Amazing.
I got this case a really long time ago. It's the Namaste like train case.
Yeah.
And this is like, they're not a brand anymore. And they don't make this case anymore, but I love it.
Yeah,
Like,
it reminds me of an old sewing box.
I know, yeah.
You can put your yarn through
Yes.
this little end here.
Which
It's
is,
so cute. It's very classy.
it is very classy, but I love that I can just like sit it down and I can like feed my yarn through it.
It's like choosing between like a knitting basket or a knitting bag. You can have both.
You can have both, yeah.
Yep.
So that's like my only whip. I actually don't like have any weaving whips at the moment or anything.
I have a spinning whip.
Oh, I do have one whip, but I forgot it.
A weaving whip?
A knitting whip, another one.
Oh, is it the hat?
Yeah, I'm knitting the Chelsea and Paris beret again.
Maybe it'll be finished for next time.
It probably will, yeah.
This was my spinning whip, which sorry in advance. Perfect Angel, darling, Brienne,
Oh yeah.
got me I don't think I sent you the picture of how
I
this
don't
is
know.
spinning up. I sent her a listing in our friend Megan Rainbow Cake Cat's Etsy shop, and I was like, yo, seriously, like this bat is crazy. Look at this. I don't even, was it called Blueberry Lemonade?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Blueberry Lemonade in Megan's Etsy shop, and it is so much fun. It's like not scrappy, it's like fiber scrappy. I will open it for you because
It's kind of like muted rainbow. Oh my gosh. And
melty crayon box.
Yes, Megan included some fun locks in there too, which just go perfectly.
Yeah, threw on there. You don't like the smell of sheep, sorry.
Not really.
That's a fun fact. I love the smell of like sheep and wool. Brienne does not care for like animal fiber smells.
If I think about it too much, it freaks me out. I don't know why. I don't know why.
So this is the bat, and then the spinning that's coming from it is like, seriously, it's such a fun adventure. I love scrappy things because you never know what's gonna happen.
That's true. I just love how it's spinning up.
And then after you spin your single, you're like, oh my god, I get to live this a second time because I'm gonna apply it. I love it. So this is what it's looking like right meow. Maybe, come on, little feller.
I love the green sparkle.
Yes, I know, it's so pretty. So it's mostly that like creamy white base, but there's a lot of blue. There's that huge thing of like orangey red color. There's some purple fluff coming off of there. It is looking amazing.
Incredible.
So this is my current spin. I am right now, as of this moment, without a spinning wheel, but I am enjoying my drop spindle for sure. I have been focusing a lot on like knitting and patterns right now, especially for the fall season. This is like the time that I get motivated to write patterns. So I haven't been doing a ton of spinning, but can I talk about this project? Okay.
Might as well just do it now.
Motioning with that, but that's my spinning whip. And what I'm working towards right now is, I don't remember if I talked about this on the last episode.
I think we might have like briefed on it.
Okay, well I will just say it again because it bears repeating. I am working on spinning and acquiring hand spun yarn to have Brienne weave me like a wrap style scarf, like not, like probably closer to a shawl than a scarf.
Because you want it to be wide.
I do want it to be wide. So this is probably like one of the best angles that you'll get. But these are all the yarns that I have so far. Like, I can't.
I love.
I'm so excited. And my whole thing with this that is kind of important to me as I'm like putting colors together and stuff, like it's gonna be wacky and it's gonna be crazy for sure. But I really, really want this to be like kind of a collection of like bats from my friends and yarn from my friends and like stuff that I've spun and stuff that they've spun, and like just sort of an amalgamation of things. Like, good example, actually the first thing that even kicked me off on this project was the first time I ever tattooed Megan, who, oh my god, I've tattooed them
a couple of times.
3 or 4 times now.
Amazing.
Like seriously the best freaking client in the world. Megan brought me hand-dyed yarn, hand-spun yarn, and a Budweiser. And I was like, God is good. Like, this is so wonderful. I actually remember my mentor being like, not all your clients are going to be this fantastic, so don't get used to this. I was like, that's valid. But Megan brought me this as part of my little like gift for the day, which was so sweet. And I sent this to Brie and I was like, could you weave with this yarn? Like, could you weave like something with it? And she was like, oh my god, yeah, totally. So then I started like picking out other yarn. This was the second one. This is like an insane core spun that like I made. This was a skein I bought out of Brie's Etsy store because I couldn't help myself. It was so spectacular. I loved it. Hand spun this one. I hand spun this one with a bat that I made at Brie's house, like together. This was a little batling that Brie gave me.
Oh yeah, that turned out so pretty.
How much yardage I got out of this?
Yeah, that's like a lot.
Yeah, for a 2-ounce batling.
Yeah.
So this is like a melanated boho bay batling that I spun up. So fun. This was another one of Megan's bats that they brought me at a tattoo appointment, which was amazing. So my theme for this is kind of like the neon green. I have a lot of like black fiber that I need to spin up. I'm feeling that we need to add more black to this little pile here, but I'm like so excited. Like,
I know.
I'm so excited. And then Brie is such an angel and is gonna weave these up for me.
It's gonna be amazing.
It's really I can't wait either. I'm so stoked. I feel like I'm starting to get to a point where like maybe I almost have enough, like after I spin all of.
Probably if you spin those ones that we're gonna talk about, but then you have one at my house too.
Yeah, I have one there.
And I love that, like, a lot of them are kind of like different weights too, so it's gonna be like,
yeah, it's gonna be like kind of bubbly,
very textured.
yeah, and textured, and that's totally what I want. Again, like my whole MO with just dressing myself is basically anything looks great with a black turtleneck.
True.
Because it does. And now with this whack ass hair that I've got going on.
Amazing.
Yeah. So that's my big passion project that I am slowly chipping away at. And I just, every time I add something new to the mix, I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait. I love it. It's so perfect.
It is so perfect.
Yeah. So that is my spinning whip.
So much.
Yeah. What about you? What spinning do you have to share? I haven't seen either of these.
Because I just did them yesterday.
Freaking amazing.
Except for the other two I did the other day. But speaking of Megan.
What?
Yeah. This is a bat that I got out of Megan's shop. And I think that it was called Candy Apple. And I'm just going to name this yarn Candy Apple because it's literally just so perfectly named.
Was this a 4-ounce bat?
Yes.
I feel like you got a ton.
I actually did get a ton of yardage out of it. Like,
This
normally
is-
for me, because I coil everything, you lose
Yeah.
yardage. But I was just like, I kept wrapping. I'm like, okay.
All right.
That's cool.
This is so pretty. It's like a berry, but the brown is muted.
Yeah, and then there's like the green and like a little bit of like rust in there.
Yes.
It's very fall.
Look at that little
I
bee.
know. It's so pretty.
It's beautiful.
I just love Megan's bats so much. If you couldn't tell, we both love them so much.
Seriously.
But I'm like planning to have like mainly a Halloween, but like also like fall and just a few random other yarns like update on Sunday.
Nice.
So-
What's that Sunday?
The 19th.
Cool.
So I'll be sharing more about it. I'm just whatever I can spin this week. will be
Yeah.
it. But yeah, it like took some time to spin yesterday and it felt good because I realized I haven't really been spinning in the past month.
Yeah.
But I didn't even have a chance to steam it because yeah, that's why it's on
Just
the
did it
Nitty Nutty.
yesterday, yeah.
And I have one more also from Megan.
Love
Actually,
this.
I think all of these are from Megan except for the one that you made. You can just tuck that in there.
Come back here, little feller.
This is a Halloween bat that I got out of Megan's shop as well.
This is so fun.
It is so fun. It's like perfectly Halloween.
And I love that it like takes such a stark turn halfway through. You know what I mean?
I agree that it was just like green and then like kind of like fades into like this really bright orange and there's like some black in there.
So fun.
Love that one.
Hashtag Halloween.
I need to come up with a name for that one.
Yeah.
I just, and my spinniversary is technically on like
What?
this weekend. Like that's when I got my wheel and I like really started like deep diving into spinning and everything.
Love it.
So that like your spinniversary must have just been a couple weeks ago too.
Probably.
Isn't that awesome?
Time flies when you're living through a fucking worldwide pandemic.
Yeah, that's true.
That's bonkers. I can't believe it.
That's true, that's true. But this is like the first Halloween yarn that I've spun, and plus there will be a lot more, trust me.
So fun.
Actually, it's not the first one because it's so baby.
Oh, baby! That's so
I
ludicrous.
know. This was, I can take this off. This is the bat that you made me. And it's like very funky, witchy Halloween, which I love.
Bria and I like could not be more opposites in our bat creation.
I love it
This
though.
is the kind of shit that I'm making. And she's like, okay, that is something different.
I love it though. Like,
It's really cool on camera,
it is, yeah.
I will say.
I
It
wish
looks
that I could
awesome.
make my bats like yours.
I wish I could make my bats like yours because I feel like I have like blackout and then I'm like, oh, my bat's done. And then I'm like pulling it off and I'm like, what? Who made these choices? I mean, it's cool, don't get me wrong,
It's
but I'm
amazing, yeah.
what?
There's just so much in there, which I just
a lot.
love. And I spiral plied this one, and I got a lot of yards. Oh, I got 8 yards out of that bat, so
Nice.
it's just so much fun. Like I'm like, do I want to let it go? I don't know.
I really love this. How there's like black underneath it,
Yeah.
but the yellow like halo around it, like this thing right here,
Just incredible. I love like the
right there.
so
fun.
I don't know, the orange like fire
This was like
star.
really aggressive fire star. Like I've never touched anything like this in my
Yeah.
life. It's just like straight up plastic, but it's soft.
Maybe it's not fire star. I can't remember what that's.
I don't know.
called.
It's just,
But it's intense and I love it. I also have like black of that. I'm just like,
this is like TV static, pretty much.
yeah, that's so true.
Beautiful.
So that was technically my first Halloween bat that I spun.
I don't know what made me think about that, but can I talk to you after the podcast about an idea for a weaving that I had?
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds wonderful. Do you have any other spinning? Can I talk about the last one? Sorry, I just want to...
No, the rest of my stuff is like stash.
Okay.
Stash spinning.
Speaking of Megan again.
Oh my god, Rainbow Kitty Cat.
This is game's falling apart a little bit, but this is another yarn that I spun from a bat for Megan. And I cannot remember what that bat was called, but I literally called it Aquamarine.
Oh
Again, with my obsession.
Friggin' mermaid princess over here.
I dyed my hair and I'm just getting flashbacks of being a kid again.
I love it. While we're talking about this, I truly cannot stress enough, whether you are a knitter or a spinner, or you just like looking at pictures of like fiber and stuff, if you are not following Megan, go do it. Like, they're probably one of the most, like, I've never been so blown away by like an up and coming spinner
I know.
as like when I see their stuff. Like, they're so far into the future.
Plus they're like dyeing their own fibers.
Yeah, and like coming out with collections and like doing like wholesale orders and stuff. Like, just so incredible. Like, this is a must follow person. We are
Agreed.
so lucky to be so close to them in Pittsburgh.
Agreed.
So lucky. But like, seriously, come on.
It's so cute.
I love the like raggedy scraps of like the cottony looking stuff.
I do too, yeah.
Cotton scraps, man.
I
tell you
know.
what.
I know. A lot of my most favorite yarns have come out of like Megan's bats.
Yeah.
Like, they're just so fun.
Beautiful.
But yeah, those will all be in my shop update on Sunday,
Nice.
September 19th. Okay, the last four are
Stash.
Stash.
Can I talk about my pillows?
Yes. Love pillows.
So we get this box today in the mail. Come back to me in Park and Bree's like, you have mail. And I was like, oh, that's Macy. Macy's doing yarn support for like two of my patterns that are coming out this fall. We were like talking about it, planning it. And I was like, it got there really fast. I don't ask questions, you know, I'm just whatever. So I opened this package upside down and I was like, oh, this is not that. This is not that at all. I opened this package to see these giant tufty bats up in my business.
I'm so happy I was here to witness this.
Freaking Anne-Marie.
Sorry, Crinkle.
Crinkle City. This is Anne-Marie always like, I just Anne-Marie like gets me as a person.
Yeah.
Which is really outstanding because I feel like Anne-Marie and I have very different styles, but like Anne-Marie is so good at taking an idea and like interpreting it and being like, girl, I got you, have no fear.
So true.
So part of our trade that we did for this shawl, I was like, I would love a bat from you for my friendship wrap weaving that like we're in the process of creating right now. I sent her a picture of all of my yarns lined up in a row and I was like, this is kind of like the vibe that I'm working with. Holy shit. Hit the nail on the head so perfectly. So let me walk you through these bats that showed up on my doorstep today. This is the first one. Holy crap.
And the best part about all these, is that they're all gonna match your woven scarf. All of them.
Yeah, like these were like made for like
amazing. It's just incredible.
So love this one. This is giving me Maleficent vibes when she turns into a dragon.
Yeah.
And they go through like the Thorn. Sleeping Beauty is one of my favorite movies ever. Look at the back. Oh my god. I love this neon green color. Oh, I love it. Also, for this wrap, I'm envisioning like a black warp. So just picture like the black element going through all of it.
We'll have to go to the yarn store.
Guess we'll have to go to the yarn store. That's so
sorry.
Yeah. This was the second one. This
the texture is
psychedelic, spooky, vintage vibes here.
Texture is, oh my god.
Like, I can't. I literally cannot. There's so much sparkle. It's Anne-Marie, so I know there's a bunch of like super softy, beautiful silk in there.
And these are like some really hefty, really cool locks.
Yes. Oh my god. reminds me of that weird scene from A Clockwork Orange. He goes to meet up with those girls. If
I
you know
haven't
what
seen that movie.
You would not like it at all.
Don't
No. This one, I have so many blues in the weaving like pile right now, and they're mostly like teals, but some of it goes into like a true like aqua colored blue, and this is so beautiful.
So dreamy.
It totally meets all the purple pieces in my stuff. Like this one, this skein of yarn that I have, they're like adjacent, you know what I mean?
Like, look at this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's one of those ones where like whatever you hold it up to, like you'll find something to match. This is so dreamy. Angelic Baby.
This one's my favorite.
This is crazy. I can't decide between this one or the like psychedelic one.
It's so hard. It's so hard.
So hard. Look at this. Oh my Lanta. Please stop. Look at that teal in there. Oh! Like, I don't, my heart. Also, this is so much. This is so much that. You know what I mean? Also, Anne-Marie sent the cat toys that Tater was playing with earlier.
They're like a little chicken and waffle.
That good from Oregon, clearly.
Oh, you should add the video in of Tater rolling.
Oh yeah, I think I sent that on Snapchat.
Oh, I got one. I'll send
Perfect. So yeah, Tater was going ham on these cat toys, and then also Anna Marie sent me this, which these bats are nice and everything, but this little cutie patootie. Look at him, he's a little sprinkle. Oh my god, I love Furby so much. They're so fucking cute. Ah! This is going on my station at the shop.
Amazing. Did you see what I DM'd you this morning? I found an artist that makes Furby earrings. And I know you can't wear them, but like she like, it's like videos of her.
Look, these are regular earrings.
Oh yeah, they are. Oh my god, you need them. She has like a little like angry one, like a little devil one, and then she has like a really cute one.
There's an artist on Etsy who's making Furby stickers, and it's like a Furby as all of the like movie killers. No. So there's like a Pennywise Furby and like a Michael Myers Furby, and they have little like angry eyebrows. They're so mad, so grumpy. This is so cute. I love it. I've been putting all the Furby stickers on the front of my station, and I feel like every time I put one on, Lindsay's like, just
like, where did you getting those?
Yeah, like, please don't fire me. I just love Furby so much. Or if they're like talking about like millennial stuff, like sometimes her and Brian get grumpy about like music or whatever, and they're like, oh, Furby bullshit.
Everything's just because of the Furbies now.
Bullshit. Which they're not wrong.
And I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah, it's Tater.
It's always Tater. The tripod was like moving so slightly, and we're like, what's happening? And we looked, and it's Tater. Look at that belly. Meow. What a chunky.
She's so cute.
She's so cute.
So thank you so much, Anne-Marie. I truly was at a loss for words while I was opening these, like losing my mind.
What a perfect day for that all to come. I'm also just gonna put a little plug in there. Anne-Marie has a bunch of these incredible bats in her shop right now, and as we have been filming this, I know for sure that she had a shop update today. So
amazing.
If you're looking to get some incredible bats, there's incredible bats in there.
Loom and Thistle, baby. Loom and Thistle. Whew. I feel like we've been just talking non-stop.
I know.
Tell me about your stash acquisitions, because I see some Spectral Fox over there.
Yes. And we're just gonna go on the Anne-Marie train a little bit more.
Woo!
So this yarn is really fun for multiple reasons.
A multitude of reasons.
One, Haley spun this bat set as a surprise to give to Anne-Marie, because Anne-Marie and I always do like a monthly bat trade.
Adorable.
And I was like, Haley, do you want to spin a bat set for Anne-Marie and surprise her? And Haley was like, yes, absolutely. So this is the bat set that Haley made, that Anne-Marie spun, that I bought.
Yeah, so we basically bought it back from Anne-Marie.
Yeah.
And Brienne is gonna weave a couple pieces of this into my scarf.
Yes. It's just full circle. It just had to be full circle.
I don't know who it was with, but at some point we've definitely made the joke, like in the knitting community, we're all just giving each other the same like $48. You know what I mean? Like when you buy 2 skeins of yarn,
yeah,
we're all just like pretty much cycling that money through one another.
There's like a couple spinners and like bat makers, like we're all just like, especially like Anne-Marie and I, like we're just giving the same money back and back and back and forth, and it's like,
which is cool,
you know, but it's just funny.
Hashtag commerce, baby.
Yeah,
love it.
The yarn's really, really fun.
Electric banana bread.
That's amazing. Electric banana bread. And then another one that I got from Anne-Marie, I'm like really liking like this like limey green charcuterie color.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a bat set that I made also for Anne-Marie that I just needed to be back in my life.
Key lime,
yeah.
I like these really, really, really tight coils.
I know.
Like so tight.
They're so tight, yeah, and they're like really fun to weave with too. They have like really fun texture to weaving.
Yeah, I'm always amazed by how like flexible the skeins are when the yarn is really tight. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, love.
Like these ones are just like so light. But yeah, I love the sparkle in here and like the rope scraps. Oh, it's just so pretty. I've been trying to buy a little bit less yarn. Trying to. But then Eugenia, thanks.
How
could I say no? So it's not for too early to start buying Halloween yarn. No, I literally bought that 2 weeks ago.
This is freaking gorgeous.
It's insane. And like, I think I started buying from Eugenia like a year ago, because I remember some of the first yarns I have are her last year fall collection. And honestly, just looking at her yarns from last year compared to this year, like her yarns were of course beautiful back then, but like to watch how much like she has grown as a spinner has been incredible. Really, really good at like pushing things to the max. Yeah, seriously. And she's like constantly learning and like learning new skills, and like
she's helped us a lot with different stuff. Like,
she really has.
This is so amazing. This looks like a pumpkin.
I know.
I also love this like really aggressive lock. Like, get it, sister.
It's so pretty. But I've been trying to figure out like what I want to make with these, and it's like I think I want to make a triangle weaving with that yarn. I think that'll be fun. And then I was thinking about maybe like a circle with this one.
Hot take.
Or do you think I should do opposites?
Why is there not, first of all, let me ask this, why is there not a loom shaped like a pumpkin?
I actually just bought one. I'm just waiting for it to arrive. Oh, yeah, I guess I could make the pumpkin with the pumpkin yarn.
Just saying.
I literally just bought it on Sunday.
I like the idea of the triangle with this also because I like picturing in my head the triangle obviously being so like such a strong shape, and then these crazy locks coming out of it. Love. You can't make a wrong choice. And then this, like, I love this part right here.
So
it's so like wolfy looking.
I know. So the Halloween shape looms that I got from Kama and Co.
Yeah.
And I got a pumpkin, I got a ghost, and a bat. Maybe this one should be the bat.
A bat for your bat? I'd like, this is amazing.
I wish.
Why did you not tell me?
I totally blanked on them. That's right.
I feel betrayed.
I was at Neighborhood Flea, like literally shopping online, which is bad. I saw there was like the update, and I was just like, sign me up.
It's really like jives with my hair.
It really does. Like that yarn is like for you right now.
Love. That's so beautiful. She's crazy.
I know. So spooky.
Look at this little.
I know.
Tendril.
I'm excited. I think I will make this one a triangle though. I don't know, it's just screaming triangle.
Screaming triangle.
We shall see. I'm ready to like dive into fall weaving and Halloween weaving. Halloween.
More pumpkin.
Yeah. More pumpkin, please. Well, that is all that I literally have to talk about.
That's all
That's
we have to talk about. That's crazy. What else? What else? Do you have any like life updates or?
I do. I have one.
Hit me.
If you are in the Pittsburgh area, I'm actually going to be teaching a beginner's weaving workshop at the Artsmiths on November 6th, which is a Saturday, and it's like from 12 to 5, I think.
Nice.
There's only 8 spots available. We wanted to have like a smaller class, and I am not sure how many tickets are left, but I know a couple people have already signed up, so I'm assuming not many, if any. So
Cool.
I feel like they would have told me if it's sold out already.
Yeah.
But if you are looking to learn how to weave, I will be teaching a class.
Nice. Did they buy those tickets through you or through Artsmiths?
Oh, great question. If you go to my link tree on my Instagram, it will take you to Artsmith's online store where you can purchase the tickets.
Cool.
Ticketing is not through me, it's through Artsmiths, but I have the link in my link tree in my bio on Instagram.
Very nice.
Yeah. Oh, it's also on my website too, so I don't know. Whatever's easier.
Good stuff.
That's the only like news I have. I already talked about like my shop updates that are coming this week.
Cool.
And yeah, hopefully we'll get another episode in before Rhinebeck.
Yeah. What was I gonna say about Rhinebeck? We're still going. We've had a few people drop out of like our group for like various reasons. We are going through hell or high water. Brianna and I will be there. No matter what.
I got an Airbnb.
No matter what. So we are either going to be at Rhinebeck or we're going to be drunk at the Airbnb. That's it.
Yeah.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I feel like it's not going to get canceled. Like, I think it's like too soon that it'll get canceled. Because I've like been seeing like vendors posting about like being there, and there's
people. I've seen a lot of people posting about their Rhinebeck sweaters.
Yeah, that's true. That's
like
true.
being made and stuff. So we're going to be there no matter what.
Yes.
But I don't know what I was gonna say about Rhinebeck. I honestly have no idea.
I think that's like mainly it. Is like no matter what, we're gonna be there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be me, you, and definitely Misfit Knitwit Katie.
Yes. Katie B.
And
Love.
Haley N. North River Knits.
Yeah.
And Christy, I believe.
Yes.
Foster Fibers.
Foster's Fibers. Not related to Rhinebeck, but a life update for me is that I am actually able to take clients for tattooing. So if you're in Pittsburgh or you're around Pittsburgh and you want to get tattooed by me, all of the ideas from clients, like that is not my flash, like my flash designs that are in my highlights on Instagram are basically like you pick 'em, I stick 'em designs. And we can, like, all of them are just line drawings, and you can go through and say, like, I want this one, and these are the colors I want. So it's kind of like a mix and match your own, you know, tattoo, which is fun. So we can do that. Those flash designs are pretty much always, like, open. The only thing we need approval on is just to make sure, like, I'm not tattooing any faces yet, so can't tattoo anything there. And then
like on your face, okay.
I've tattooed many faces.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah. And then any kind of client ideas, you can email saintsandsailorart@gmail.com and just put the email to my attention if you want to get tattooed by me. And I'm booking for October, which is really exciting.
That is exciting.
Yeah. So I have some spots open, like I said, in October. And I have a few, I think, one for sure, we're talking through an idea of like a knitting tattoo / like tarot card concept. Yeah, so I'm here for the crafty tattoo ideas. Hit me up. We will talk through weaving tattoos, knitting tattoos, crochet tattoos, like whatever you want. I got you.
I need a weaving tattoo, like stat.
Absolutely need a weaving tattoo. I've been trying to think of how to do like a girl head tattoo with weaving for you.
Yeah. I don't know how you do that. Yeah,
it's hard. But I'm picturing, this is like not related, but I just want you to envision this in your mind. Girl head with like an updo, like crazy, like platinum hair, pinup style, like kind of curly hair.
Yeah.
And then like as a hair decoration, that wild juniper fiber art comb, like in her hair.
Yeah.
And then like some like weaving, like
love that
accoutrement. I don't know.
Speaking of like hair
Yeah.
things, did you see Amanda Solomon made those like sunflower floral crowns?
No. Where's my phone?
Where's my phone?
I must, oh boy.
They were a like New Jersey Sheep and Wool exclusive, which we should go to New Jersey Sheep and Wool next year.
We absolutely should. Where is...
Next year we'll definitely be probably going to Maryland Sheep and Wool too.
What?
Right?
Yeah. I'm down to go to whatever.
I cannot go to Rhinebeck next year since I'm getting married.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, it's like I get married the weekend before, and that's just...
Yeah, no. Like, I can't deal with this.
What?
Oh my god, that's
so bad.
beautiful. Amanda's hair is looking like literally flawless right now.
Haley's just scrolling and liking, scrolling and liking.
Like, I can't.
I know. She's incredible. She's incredible.
Absolutely amazing. Love Amanda Solomon. But no, I have not seen those until right now.
So pretty.
I'm just realizing that our camera went down.
It did, yeah. We're just like constantly like shrinking.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think so. We talked a lot today. But anyway, hopefully we'll be back before Rhinebeck. If not, because life has been really busy for us.
Seriously.
If you see us at Rhinebeck, say hi.
Please come say hi.
It feels weird to be saying that already, but just the rate that we're going, because Rhinebeck is like literally just a month away.
Yeah.
So if we're not here before
I feel
then,
like we gotta make one happen.
that's true. Okay, yeah, we could do it. We could do it. But before that, Indie Knit and Spin is happening. Our friend Christy of Foster Flowers will be vending there. It's her first show.
And also Victoria of Pearl Scout Yarns will be vending there as her first Indie Knit and Spin.
Is that her first vending show with yarn? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Victoria,
Maybe.
let us know. That's gonna be like a blast. Indie Knit and Spin's gonna be really fun. If you are new to the Pittsburgh area or have never been to Indie Knit and Spin, like holy shit, you gotta come. Indie Knit and Spin is so fun.
Yeah.
It's a really small event, but like the people that come there are like, you always leave there with good shit. And actually Indie Knit and Spin is the only reason that Brianne and I found one another, or I stalked Brianne, whatever, however you want to dice it up. But yeah, it's a blast.
Yeah, it's
So
worth the
fun.
drive, even if you're not in Pittsburgh. If you're in Ohio or the surrounding areas, it's worth the drive.
Do you know if the Aura Knits girls are gonna be there?
I don't know, but I'm about to message them.
I would love to meet them.
I hope so.
Yeah, that'd be so
If not,
fun.
they'll be at Rhinebeck, and I cannot wait for all these people that are going to be at Rhinebeck anyway. But
So excited.
I am excited for Indie Knit and Spin.
Yes, me too.
It's one of my favorite events in Pittsburgh.
What is that? October
9th.
9th. There you go.
Literally the weekend before Rhinebeck. So goodbye all of our money.
Goodbye, money. Yeah.
You can probably start saving.
I know.
Anyway, okay.
Anyway, cool. Well, thanks for hanging out if you've made it this far.
Yes.
Nice. I guess we will see you next time.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.